Welcome to Reflective Fashion Production. It's Fantastic Friday. It's important to have a daily positive affirmation and mental check in. And this is my weekly with you. If you're back from our last chat, I hope you are being fabulous, staying focused so you can move forward. And if you are just scrolling through, hey, my name is Monica. I hope this message can inspire you so that you can move forward further on. Okay. I literally have recorded this video almost like 5 times. The reason being is because I'm having a hard time just really saying what it is. And you know what's so funny is that I scroll through my YouTube and I see the shorts and I see videos and stuff like that, and people really literally have a hard time saying what it is. So what is it? I think that there is jealousy. I think that there are a lot of negative vibes going on, and I think that when someone sees potential in someone else, they want to tear it apart for whatever reason. I don't know. But I just really don't see a lot of encouragement around. And I feel like communication does not exist. And that's so hard because it's just like I'm going to say this. This word is so toxic. Why? Why is it like that? And let's pause here. The reason why I think toxic why I think toxic that word is toxic is because there's no definite answer to it. It's not, you can't just say, "Well, why did you do this?" "Oh, because this is how I was feeling today." But and then it's just like, okay, why did you do that? Like, why? Mm, why? But why, girl? Because I felt like that. Because I felt like it. Oh, I'm feeling like no, no, mm. What made you think it was okay for you to come and spew your negativity? like I really sometimes want to, ask people that question. What made you think that was okay to do? Reframe the question from why. What made you think that was okay? Because several people do it. A lot of people do it. People do it all the time and they get away with it. And some people say something and some people don't. Things can go viral, which is another, I feel like viral is another toxic word that is negative as well. And I mean, just think about viral. I mean, it comes from virus. Like, come on. But everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to go viral. But me over here, I want to set trends. I like trends. I think trends are fun. And not only that, but setting trends is okay. You can have them for a couple of seasons and be done with it. Or it could just be a seasonal thing. I have no idea. But it doesn't sound toxic setting a trend. So I'm going to set a trend to be more positive. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, you're not going to set a trend to be negative, are you? I mean, it's already out there. Like literally viral. Everybody wants to go viral so that they can get attention. All attention is not good attention. I'm really trying to remove myself from that negative space. I mean, I can tell you that being negative has really just put me in like this dark bubble, and it's made me feel some type of way. And it's just like, okay, I don't want to feel like that anymore. I know what that darkness feels like. I know what it feels like when people are around you and they really want you to fail. I mean, they want you to fail. Like, and I'm not saying, oh, well, they're just like, ha ha ha, you fail. It's just the intentions behind what they're doing. It's just like, okay, well, I know I could pick on Monica because she's easy to get a reaction out of. But why are you wanting to get a reaction out of her? There's that toxic why. Why do you do that? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to, right? I think it does. I think we tend to like certain things, and and at the last minute we realize that wasn't a good thing to do, but it was funny at the moment. I'm starting to see things that are just like, that is so ratchet. I don't want any parts of that, and I don't want that on my timeline, and I don't think it's okay for things to be out like that in the world. But there are people that think it's funny. There are some comedians that I think that should not be comedians, but they are, and people find them funny. That's just not my cup of tea. That's not where I need to be, right? So I think that in the interim of me saying we need to say what it is, we need to realize where we want ourselves. Like, do we want to put ourselves in a positive bubble, or do we want to have a negative bubble? And what are those bubbles containing? So me, like, I want to create a lifestyle of laughter and happiness and just really enjoying the rest of my life. I say that because tomorrow is not promised, and there was one thing that was brought to my attention, and I was like, yeah, I can definitely see that. I could see myself, doing this for the rest of my life, right? But if that's what I could see myself doing for the rest of my life, then why am I not doing it? There's that question again. Why? Why, girl? Oh my gosh. Just do it like Nike, right? It's important. I think it's important. So every time I'm, writing in my journal, or I'm just thinking of something and that sneaks up in my head, why? It's just like, it's time. It's time to actually, you know, put a plan in place, get focused, and go ahead and move forward. I think that when that question comes up, yeah, it's toxic, but it actually makes you think about what you want to do for the future. Or, you know what, it makes me think, what do I want for my future? What is important for me to do, the things that make me happy for the rest of my life? But to every action, there is a reaction. So you have to be careful with that. You have to be careful with how you respond to things that hurt. I can give you an example. I have been on a healing journey, and with that healing journey, there are a lot of things that I really have to say, okay, if I put myself in this situation, then these things are going to take place. I don't feel comfortable around certain people, so I'm not going to put myself in certain situations. And some people may not like that, even, regardless of who it is. They might just be like, well, no, because that's life. But in life, you should definitely enjoy it. Okay, so I had to cut some of that out because I started going on a rant and I got mad. It's okay to get angry sometimes. It's okay to feel a certain type of way about things that are happening. But if you don't speak up, you're not gonna you're not going to have the results that you're looking for. And when you speak up, you should definitely have evidence. Evidence in everything. If you feel like something isn't right, you show that evidence. You speak up for yourself. That's one of the things that I have learned just, over time. And unfortunately, I wasn't equipped to speak up for myself. I didn't learn that until I was in my mid 30s. Learning how to speak up for yourself and you in your mid 30s, that's crazy, right? However, I also, learned later in life that everybody is not for you. And I don't mean like, oh, well, this purple doesn't look good on me. No, I mean literally everybody is not for you. There are some people that literally do not have an honest bone in their body, and you may meet and feel that. If you felt that, they're not for you, regardless of what they say. I am a firm believer in actions speak louder than words. And with certain decisions that I've made, I didn't stand on that. And so it put me in a position to where it's like, now I'm in this healing journey, and now I am learning from my mistakes. Not only that, but, you know, that have consequences. There could be good consequences, there could be bad consequences, but you have to take you you have to accept them. And so there's just so much going on and so much in my head. And this is not the video that I wanted to put out. I've recorded this like 5 times. So my main objective, my main message is just stand up for yourself. Not only stand up for yourself, but really take the time to communicate. It's important. And when you're communicating, make sure that you are very direct. Not only direct, but just say what you want. Say what you want. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to do. Or is it? Because I've recorded this like 5 times. Oh my gosh. I recorded this 5 times. Okay, and I'm not recording this anymore. So I'm going to put this together and I'm going to put this out and I'm going to just say, like, practice. That's what you can do. Practice. Practice. If you're having a hard time, because right now I'm having the worst time. Practice. It makes perfect. If you don't believe me, then look at the greats. Look at the greats. So I'm gonna jump off of here. Hopefully, hopefully me rambling and going through like my mind space. Ooh, it's a lot. But stand up for yourself. Definitely make sure that you are moving in a positive direction. That's important as well. Make sure that your space is, for you. And if it's not for you, definitely make it for you. And if that's not the space that you're supposed to be in, remove yourself. It's okay. I mean, it's hard at times, especially if, you know, you're you're wanting to belong somewhere, but if you're wanting to belong and nobody's accepting you, then go where you're celebrated. It's it makes a whole lot of difference. Okay, well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely drop a comment below if you have any advice. If you want to talk, definitely. I'm gonna jump off in here. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring, and have a fabulous Friday.